Hello everyone, today I will share stories about the power of positivity, which are worth listening to.
The power of positivity. Once upon a time, in a small, bustling town nestled between mountains and rivers, there lived a young man named Alex. Alex was known for being kind-hearted and hardworking, but for years, he carried the weight of self-doubt on his shoulders. No matter how much effort he put into his life, he often found himself stuck, believing that success and happiness were reserved for others, not for someone like him. One rainy morning, after another unsuccessful job interview, Alex sat on a park bench feeling defeated. The clouds mirrored his mood, gray, heavy, and full of gloom. He stared at his worn-out shoes, lost in thought, when an elderly man with sparkling eyes and a radiant smile approached him.
"Why so down, young man?"
the stranger asked, his voice warm and gentle. Alex sighed and muttered,
"It feels like no matter what I do, nothing works out. Life keeps pushing me down."
The old man chuckled softly.
But have you ever tried seeing things differently? Have you ever considered the power of your own mind? What do you mean?
Alex asked curiously. The man sat beside him and pulled a small, wrinkled notebook from his coat.
"Your thoughts shape your life, my boy. Let me share a story with you."
The story of two farmers.
"There were two farmers who lived in neighboring villages,"
the old man began.
"Both were hardworking, but they approached life very differently. The first farmer, Samuel, always saw life as a constant struggle. Every morning, he'd wake up and say, 'Another day of hard work with no reward.' His crops would grow, but never thrive, and his animals were often sick. Samuel blamed the weather, the soil, and his bad luck. The second farmer, Michael, had a very different mindset. Every morning, he'd wake up, smile at the sun, and say, 'Today is another chance to grow and thrive.' No matter what happened, a storm, pests, or drought, Michael would always find a silver lining. He'd say, 'This challenge will make me stronger, and tomorrow will be better.' As the years went by, a funny thing happened. Despite having the same land, the same resources, and the same struggles, Michael's farm flourished. His crops were abundant, and his animals were healthy. Samuel, on the other hand, continued to struggle. One day, Samuel visited Michael and asked, 'How do you do it? Why is your life so much better than mine?' Michael smiled and said, 'It's not the land or the weather that makes the difference. It's my mind. I plant seeds of hope and positivity every day, and those seeds grow into the life I want. But you, my friend, have been planting seeds of doubt and despair. And so that is what you harvest.'"
The shift in mindset. The old man closed his notebook and looked at Alex.
"You see, young man, life is like a field. Your thoughts are the seeds you plant. If you fill your mind with negativity, you will only see obstacles. But if you plant positivity and hope, you'll begin to see opportunities, even in the darkest moments."
Alex sat quietly, absorbing the old man's words. For the first time in a long while, he felt a spark of hope.
"What should I do?"
Alex asked. The old man smiled and handed him the small notebook.
"Start small. Write down 3 positive things every day, things you're grateful for, no matter how small they seem. Then, when challenges come, ask yourself, 'What can I learn from this?' You'll see, the world will begin to change when you change your perspective."
A new beginning. That night, Alex sat at his desk with the notebook open in front of him. The day had still been tough, but he thought back to the stranger's advice. He wrote, "I am alive, and I have the chance to try again tomorrow. The rain today reminded me that storms always pass. I met a wise man who believed in me when I didn't believe in myself." Over the weeks, Alex kept this habit. Slowly, something shifted. He began to notice little things: the beauty of the sunrise, the kindness of strangers, the joy of small victories. His attitude began to change, and with it, his life. He walked into interviews with confidence, believing he had value to offer. He started a small project, an idea he'd always been too afraid to try. And though challenges still came, Alex faced them with a new mindset, asking,
"What can I learn? How can this make me stronger?"
Months later, as he sat in the same park, the sun shining brightly overhead, Alex spotted someone sitting alone on the bench, looking defeated, just as he had been. Smiling, he walked over, pulled out the old notebook the stranger had given him, and said,
"Why so down, my friend? Let me tell you a story about the power of positivity."
Final message. Life will always bring challenges, but your mindset determines how you face them. Positivity doesn't mean ignoring the negatives. It means believing that no matter what happens, you have the strength to grow, learn, and thrive. Plant seeds of hope, gratitude, and determination, and watch your life transform. Because when you change your thoughts, you change your world. Hi guys, thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with everyone.